Hey everyone and welcome back to Manor Lords in our next episode here in Beauty Town, or as we call it in German, Schönhausen. I hope you're not getting tired of this game because I am certainly not. And I'm looking so much forward today to, keep on building our beautiful town. We took it slow from over here, and so we will kind of stick to that, but then again we're trying to finally branch out a little from this. We're still having our issue that some of the buildings for whatever odd reason have a negative appeal. Like we've got these ones over there, but we now also have those down here with a negative effect. Again, I'm not too certain why that is. I mean, it doesn't even matter, but we are going to look at this as soon as we can. But for the moment being, we are just focusing on getting food and firewood in for the next winter. We are in August, so we are almost in harvesting season. You can see fields are growing great, rye is doing good, and we will even more branch out in the future. We've got 3 workforce at this point. We don't really have that many houses left, so you can see we have got 63 people and 63 living spaces available. So we need to go on with housing, which is exactly what we are doing right now. Gonna pause the game. We can see we have some timber left and we are going to plan this out right now. We do have these wonderful houses down here. I would love to actually make sure that they are all going up, but you can see they do have a little bit of an issue here with the clothing stall, even though we should have enough clothing available at this point. As you can see, yeah, there's more than enough. I guess the first thing I'm going to do over here is I'm going to put a little bit of a market space in. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to solve the issue, but I will grant them access to a little market space, and I want to put this in the center here, simply to ensure that we have some trees around. Wait, hold on. Well, what's going on over here? Wait, this is just the market space, right? And let's just go on over here, and there you go. 8 spots, that's totally fine. So we have got this one. I'm gonna leave the rest out so that there are some trees growing. We do have to put in the forester that they can start growing trees in this region. We have already started growing trees here in the center, which I feel like is looking like our market space is starting to look really cool. And I want to also ensure that this space over here stays open. I really do like this alley down the road. And I'm trying now to put in a building here that hopefully goes in. I'm not entirely sure if it goes, but we're going to try our best now to just plot this whole thing in. I'm just going to try to bring this around the corner. Yeah, okay, so this is a bit of an issue. So let's see if we can rotate this in. Yeah, there you go. Awesome, look at that. It just fits in right over here, and we get this tiny space, which we can utilize later. But this is a perfect spot, so the market space is all good. You know, it can keep on growing, but then they should branch out in other areas. But this will finally hug this area, and it will maintain this wonderful view down the road. I love that. Really love that. That's going to look very good. Okay. Now, as we've done that, I really want to make sure that we have also some stuff in here. So what we're obviously going to do is we're going to plot out this area. It's just one house. I'm not sure. I just want to see if we can make this a little bit of a bigger space. Let's see. Yeah, 2 houses plus an updatable area is nice. And then we also need to ensure that we have some space filled in here. Let's see if we can utilize this space in a way. Not sure if I can, because that doesn't fit. This house is also... yeah, maybe this is good. We're just gonna be fine with this, I guess. And then we are also... This is like a little market space we've given them to live in. I'm gonna put like another plot in here. I'm just gonna try to move this around and wrap this around this area here. Like, I think it's very important to have these buildings all hugged in, you know, the communal oven over here, to just make this all feel more organic. I think this is one of the tricks that I learned along the way, that you just really make sure that you hug basically all these areas with your plots, you know. If that just kind of works, you just go around here, and well, that doesn't work certainly. Does this work? No, kind of not. But maybe if we just do it that way, and here, and you can see this shouldn't work, and so it is. It doesn't really work, but sometimes you just try around a little. Does this work? Yeah, that works. So let's see if we can rotate that. Look, that looks also fantastic. We can have this well and like a little garden space, and just like put this down here, and we can give them like a little bit of a pathway in that road. Really like that. So this is kind of cozy. So we put some houses in here. We could technically also put a house here. I feel almost like this is kind of cool to have that, and we can keep some trees growing on the other side. So maybe it's kind of nice to have like a little plot over here. Oh, we can have 2. Yeah, they don't really have more options, but I'm gonna give them those 2. And I'm not even sure if I'm gonna move the clay furnace later on, but the storehouse is gonna remain here. This tiny corner over here, I'm not sure if this will be able to be housing. It's gonna be very tiny space. I'm not sure if that is going to work. No, it's not going to work. Anyways. Okay, so I'm not sure where exactly we need to branch out from here. But I will say that the berries are kind of safe. We do have a little pathway that goes all the way in here. And I want to continue this through our little forest. And I'm going to bring this through here. We do also have this little pathway through the forest. But I feel like this is a good idea to connect this way. So there you go. Very nice connection. We do have to make sure that these 2 keep having some firewood. Otherwise, we have to bring them somewhere else. Honestly, we could do this at this point as well. Logging camp, saw pit. You know what we're going to do? As we do have a lot of space available here, and this is going to grow anyways, I don't want to take away the logging from them. But what certainly could work is put a... Wait, like woodcutter's lodge for firewood down here. Let's put that one in here and see that this grows. And with some housing here, which is nice. And you know, for an organic growth of the town, I feel like I want to branch out here a little. Not too many, but I feel like this kind of little corner over here has to be filled in with housing. So let's see that we can fill this in. And we can actually go along this side. This is kind of nice. This is kind of nice. We get some more gardens, and then I'm gonna place this, and I'm gonna try to hug this in a bit more. Okay, so this is definitely enough. I don't want to put down more housing. I want to make sure that the center is staying clean somewhat, so that is fine. But there's quite a lot to work on, so let's keep on building.
And apparently I was so clever to not activate my voice again after I started to do a little time lapse. I simply forgot to put the mute button off. And so we have a bit of a time lapse here in between of the video because I simply forgot to do this. It's rather quick, so you can see I'm fixing a lot of things. I'm redoing the market a little bit. I'm drawing out some really cool little buildings in the city to just make things look a bit more beautiful. We mainly focused on getting the central access here a little bit nicer. I didn't really know at the beginning what to do with it, but at some point I figured out having a little building over here with a little orchard would be really cool to have these apple trees in. Specifically in spring, it's gonna look awesome, I can tell you, when you have like these pinkish trees there. That's gonna look really cool. And then once this building is done, we are going to have a very cool view from the main area, like this little alleyway leading into the inner city, where we do also have the market space. As you can see over here, this is exactly the view. And then we are going to have these apple trees to the side. The cool bit about these is that they are a little bit smaller than the normal trees and also quite smaller than the houses of level 3. So that's going to give us a really cool perspective, and also it's adding another layer, you know. One thing I want to do with this build, focusing on beauty, is that we actively play with different layers, you know. And when I was upgrading this house over here, I was super worried that there was a bigger wall, but I'm very happy that they were adding this tiny brick wall, which I think fits super well in the city. And yeah, so a lot of these things together are making the whole thing very nice. And actually, you know, the improvements we've done in this time lapse over here are very significant. I got rid of many little issues, prepared a couple of other things, and here you can see how the apple orchard in spring already is looking. Yeah, the only thing I can tell is that everything is starting to look so super awesome. And the further we get into this gameplay and focusing really on this stuff, first of all, made this whole thing become so beautiful. And it's not like the least efficient thing I've ever done. It's actually quite okay. But the next episode will actually be about fixing a lot of our industrial issues we still do have. Specifically, food, as always, is going to be a bit of an issue, but you'll see about that in the next episode. Oh, well, you thought that was the end of the video. It's not! Because during recording these videos, there was this big patch released which fixed a lot of issues and brought in a couple of things and changes. And you see this to the top right now. We are in royal tax deficit. Or basically, a days left until collection. Well, actually, they did already take that from us. I didn't pay attention to that before because it wasn't in the game anymore when I was starting this. But we need to build a manor. So we are ending this episode. And I mean, for you, it's not that big of a surprise because there's a very good chance that I'm using the manor as a thumbnail of today's video. But we have to build it first, right? And this is where things get a bit more interesting. We are going to build this on that hill over here. So yeah, let's quickly just speed up the game a little bit to hopefully get rid of the rain. And I'm going to just connect these things over here. Oh, look at that. Sun is coming out for us. And soon the beating sun. Yeah, no, but that should already be it. So just getting rid of some of these paths over here. Can just get rid of it. Hello? Come on. Just... I can't. Why? Okay, well, this is odd. Like, okay, so this took away the whole path down here, which I'm going to... I just have to learn now to not build all these awfully long paths because that just always deletes it. Never mind, then this is going to become the entrance to our manor. Now, it's going to be a bit of a build, so from now on... Oh, look at that, we just don't even have the resources to do... well, actually, I'm just missing two. Well, hold on for that, I'm going to be back. Right, we do have the planks right now, so let's start our main building. So this is going to be the manor, and I'm going to have to check exactly where we put this. So I feel like as we can glimpse through here, where they have in the backyards the fields while this building is being updated, I feel like this is going to be exactly... Actually, this path isn't being that wrong and that bad. So I'm going to put this one very much... I like that from the side, to be honest. But I'm going to put this straight nevertheless. Going to be putting this here. So this is where we're going to start the manor. And at the next point, we don't really have that much resources to start with. So what I'm going to do is the... it's just... So the tax office obviously is something we can... I like the fact that we can glimpse that or like move that in here. That's so odd. But, you know, if that works, I'm gonna take that. Absolutely. Gonna take this. Okay, this is very odd, but I really do take that. Oh, look at that, we can put the tower actually in here too. Ooh, I like that. This is the type of nice building I like. But I'm not going to do two towers. It's like one for the beginning is okay. We're going to have the walls, and I'm not sure if we can build the walls from the beginning on. Just gonna see if I can at least have a bit of a wall here. Just construction. Yeah, if I do confirm that, we're definitely not going to have enough resources, right? So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. So let's just get rid of it. Hello, just let me just delete you. There you go. And well, that's it. So okay, we can't start with this one, but we do commit to this first. So this can be built, and we can increase the taxes and stuff. We are having a 91% approval, which is way more than we need to, you know, get some taxes in to hopefully collect that money, which shouldn't be too much of a big deal. And then we can also finally get these wonderful taxes to get also the influence we need to claim another region at some point, but we're still quite far away from this. Anyways, let's quickly speed up until this is built, and then we go and build a bit more. Right, so we're almost done, but I needed to jump in quickly because I didn't know why exactly it took so long. But I figure we do still have, yeah, look at that, we only have 5 oxen. That is by a mile too less. So we are going to quickly, we do need to establish a bit of a, where is that hitching post? There you go. We do have our, where is it gone? I did relocate, as we were talking about this, our trading post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of hitching posts right next to that. So that's something we do need to have, and then obviously we can order already one, because one hitching post is available more. A stable space now gives us 5 more. Okay, so that is something I'm going to place right now. I forgot, where did I put the livestock? There you go. This is that one, and I'm gonna trade. No trade, we're gonna say import, and we're gonna go for, oops, 15, that is a little bit too over the top. We're gonna import them. Do we assume we do have money, so that's fine. So all good. How's the situation on food? Is okay. Fuel is not that okay and not that great. We do still go for... Okay, we did already have that. I should make like a charcoal burning station. Did I already? Do we have charcoal? I don't even know. That doesn't really look like it. No, it's not. So let's quickly check this, because now as I am able to do this, construction cost converts the firewood. I wonder where I do have all the firewood. I should establish that in a new area. I guess over here makes sense. And we would also need to have like a storehouse over here. We do have one down the road, but I feel like another one needs to go here. Another one. Hey, wait, just do not snap. I want to put you in a nice position over here. Let me just put you... Nope, stop snapping. Okay? That is what I don't. Okay, there you go. That looks nicer. I'm just gonna put this here. We want to be beautiful, so I do. And we can still put some trees in there. I think I like this a lot. Farming goes on very nicely, but how many people? Just this is full like that. And I think like the other farmhouse over here also saw some people. Let's actually employ some more. 70, that's okay. Can we also get an oxen in here? Let me see, advanced people. Oh, we can't because we don't have the ploughing, obviously. See if that point to give, but I can't really go in that, can I? I mean, I could go for deep mining or the heavy plow, because we have one more point to spend, and that's that. I feel like we have to go into the deep mining to keep selling stuff. You know, at some point our reach depot will be gone, so that's definitely something we have to look at. So what is going on? Reach depot 1,100 is still okay. It's still enough in there. This doesn't really matter. How do we have iron over here? Yeah, we have. Right? Did I start getting the iron? I didn't. Okay. And then that's that about our area over here. What's about the connecting tiles, though? Even though I have to just... Like, at least there's a rich depot in stone, which is great. Anyhow, so let's quickly see that they can finish this right now. And I didn't deposit a new... Let's see, I need to find a stable real quick. Stable is down here. Order a new oxen. There you go. Oh, wait, why did I even do this? Because I did already order some. That's so stupid. Let's go back to trade. It's the wrong one. Over here, trade. And we're gonna go down to 9. Or we can't go to 10 because I ordered one already. So it should do both. Whatever. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, let's see that you guys can finish this up. There you go. Look at that. 250 inference gain. Someone was joining the house. I actually like how this is looking, to be honest. That looks really cool. I should have looked at the sun direction. Hopefully that's going to change over the seasons, which I assume it does. Now, this is great and so, but I hope I didn't do a mistake. I was looking into putting a well down here. No! Dang it! I should have looked into that earlier. So I should have put this... Well, but honestly... Yeah, no, that's the perfect positioning. I can't, so I have to... This is just... Yeah. I wish to be able to place it without even... This would look so beautiful in front of it. But okay, hey, well, that's the way it is. First of all, we're gonna put a hitching post here. Just like having this stable. I still never know exactly which direction it is, but like I just gonna try to put it here. So that's sweet. So we have the hitching post, and I'm gonna bring the pathway just in here. And I'm gonna bring this here too, and I'm gonna make like a really nice plaza in front of it, because that's frankly what it should all be. There's a lot of stuff going on. This is the manor of our town. There should be a lot of stuff going on, so that's sweet. And then I want to specifically, like, I like the fact how... wait, let me just... So there you go, just connect that a bit. I like the fact how these trees are over here. I really don't want to get rid of these trees. I think they look very, very neat. What I do want to do real quick is a tiny little pasture just like next to this. Oops, nope, no, don't connect. I want to have this pasture go over here, and let me see that I can disable this snap to roads. You're still snapping. You're still snapping. Stop it. What's going on? Is that like a little bug in the new version? Like, I wonder, because normally that works. Oops, let's just go to the pasture. I'm gonna do this. Okay, first thing first, just gonna put a path here. Whatever. And then we can put the pasture down. That should be good. So let's do this. I want like a very thin one. Yeah, that's nice. So just have these fences and have maybe some sheep in there at some point. I really feel like this is kind of cool. That should definitely look good. And then, I mean, a trading post would kind of make sense, because like this is something you would technically have in a manor, like close by it, I guess. Would you not? I don't really know. Anyways, what I wanted to do is I wanted to put like a house next to it, and this house should definitely be very nicely connected to the house here. So let's just bring that here. This is the front. Put one here. Oh, wait. This is the second. I need to bring this one there and then bring the whole thing over. The plot is too small. Okay, never mind. So I'm just gonna make this bigger. And I'm gonna bring you here. Why is this not getting me a proper plot? Let's just see if that works if I go outside here. Yeah, that does the trick. That does the trick. I like how close it is to the actual manor. This is exactly what needed to be done, which is great, which is kind of cool. Like, this is like a second building to it. And if we can upgrade this nicely, this will look really cool. So that's that. And I also wanted to have like a smithy in here, because I feel like the smithy looks kind of cool as like part of the manor. We don't really have one in general. And also, like, a dyer's workshop is something we never had, but we don't have berries to spend. The malt house also looks so cute. Like, it's a very cute building, but I feel like it's not really the one I want to have in here. So, yeah. I also wish to have some market stalls up here, but I'm quite sure that this is not going to work. The bloomery is also not too much whatever I want. The communal oven is nice, a windmill would be nice, but these things are just kind of constructed. I don't want to. The forester's hut is a building I like, because it's so small from its footprint that I want to have it up here. So I wish that this is gonna fit in here. What's the problem? There you go. There you go. Let's rotate you. Or is this blocking the view? Let me just check. No, it's actually quite low, which I like. So let's bring this over a little. Ah, that is... Come on, turn around a little. Ah, there you go. Awesome. Okay, let me just quickly build this. Right, so we were just able to build this. As you can see, we are almost in winter. I also added like a little bit of a wall, because we did have already the opportunity to. So we can also, like, an outer tower would now fit. I just don't want to spend the stones. We don't really have that many stones anymore, so I'm not going to spend them as of now. Oops, there you go. I want to close that. You can see our building in the back is built, and it's super close to the main building. I like how that went. And I can even imagine, like, if we're upgrading this at some point, if we can get this to upgrade, this is going to be a bit of a hassle. I did also put like a little market stall in front of it. As you can see, it does have the demand kind of supplied for this region, but as there's no one living in here right now, we can't really tell. But this is quite nice. And then I also put the forester's hut in here. I'm going to employ someone to basically put all the trees down in this region. So I'm not going to set a specific area. But what we obviously are going to do right now is we're going to say land tax is going to go... Actually, we're going to go to 20%. That's still fine and should still bring us... Or can I put in 15 maybe? Do I put in 15? That should... maybe bring us to 75%, but the growth is kind of okay, and we can just put that one onto, I don't know, 70. Does it actually change anything? I think it doesn't. So we do this, and that should kind of okay. So if we gain in some money. Your personal money, usually collected from taxes, can be used for diplomacy. Yeah, we don't really have anything, but I hope that this taxation will change it. I also did put down the cargo stuff we talked about earlier, just to give you a bit of an update. It's all built right now and people work in it. We do have people now bringing over barley and rye into whatever that needs to be. Grain and flour and stuff like that is going to be done. Malt is created. So it's not been the best harvest ever, so I really have to check in if we can get this done in a little bit better way. You can see rye is now becoming a lot more of a thing that works, so maybe I don't really have to make all the crop rotation that crazy anymore, because we do, well, actually this field over here could work. I think I want to change them all a little to this setup, but that's something I can do in the next episode too, because then we do at least have every second year and not jump cut this in a different way. But hey, this is kind of nice. I really like how this turned out so far, or like especially now here with the autumn view. Look at that. This is gonna become a beautiful little manor. I really love this, and you know, there's a bit of stuff happening maybe for the next episode already, but oh wait, hold on. I have one thing we may actually want to do, because now as we do have the resources, we may actually put at least down, yeah, there you go, the garrison tower. Can we squeeze that in here too? Road access is obstructed. Hold on. But I want to kind of squeeze this in. Ah, look at that. This works. In the back here, that works. Yeah. Kind of love it. There's the entrance. Kind of just... Oh, look at that. Yeah, no. Let me just merge. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. That's just very close to the building. And if this is done... Wait, is this immediately built? Hold on. Commit? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I was thinking like it's immediately built, but I could have seen this. Like, it's... Oh, look at that. It just kind of glitches into the fence over here. I like that. You know, that this is exactly the stuff I like. Seeing this house, hopefully, being occupied at some point and then being updated is very cool. Just the well. That is kind of annoying me. Having a well over here would have been so cool. Let's turn that into a little stall as well, and then have a look how that looks once it's done. Oh yeah, we just managed to see that before the snow is starting to kick in. For a perfect ending of today's episode. Look how dense and nice this looks, like with the building in the back. Once this building is level 3, that's gonna look really awesome. Can't wait to see that. I mean, just look at it. I am very, very happy with how that turned out. Look at the person just coming out of the building right now. This is a fantastic manor, like with the forester's hut in the front. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this is Schoenhausen. Really like how it's towering the region now, so you can see really where this is going. Once the city down here is getting a bit more dense, it's all going to look so cool with the manor overlooking this area. Oh, I'm just really in awe where we are going, guys. This is going to become definitely my favorite build so far. Very organic, very flow-in, a very nice city, and I can really see the vision for the future. So, hopefully you guys found it as nice as I did, and we are going to talk in the next one. Until then, have a good time, stay safe, and goodbye.